Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back. This is the Forex Crypto app. Today we are going to do the weekly market forecast, where we're going to look at the dollar index, that is the DXY, gold, and the Gbpusd. First things first, we normally check on the economic calendar first, and that we are going to visit Forex Factory, so that we may be having clues what we expect in terms of news or fundamental analysis. Now, coming to Monday, that is tomorrow, you can see we are going to have the federal election, that is in Canada. So tomorrow is going to be a very hot day in Canada, or for those who trade Canadian dollar pairs. On Tuesday we are going to have a bank holiday in Japan, so you better keep off the JPY pairs as much as you can. Then later, that will be at 5 p.m. we are going to have the George job opening. Remember, the moment you see George job opening, this should signal you that we are expecting non-farm payroll, that is the NFP, very soon. And as we continue, we are going to see when so as we continue, we're going to see when we are expecting now the NFP, right? Just job opening, you can see we have a previous of 7.57 million, expectation of 7.48 million. There's a probability you're going to see a higher than expected number coming out, so that's good news for the dollar in that case. On Wednesday, we are going to have CPI, that is in Austria. In China, that is the CNY. We are going to have manufacturing PMI. Not going to talk about those much. In Euro, we are going to have the German prelim CPI. Also, that now my point of interest will be here. At 3:15, we are going to have the ADP non-farm employment change. ADP non-farm employment change. I'll be uploading a video on what job opening is, what ADP non-farm employment change is, and how to trade it. Yeah, I'll upload those videos, so make sure you check on them. So in this case, you can see we have an expectation of 123k, and the previous was 155k. According to me, and according to how the market has been in the recent days, there's a probability you're going to have an actual greater than the forecast, and it can fail to outdo the previous, but it's going to be actual greater than forecast, which is a good news for the dollar as well. So on that one, I expect a bullish dollar index. We are going to have the employment cost index. I'll upload a video explaining that. We are going to have the core PCE index. So what is PCE? PCE, this is the personal consumption expenditure. This now is when people give out their views on the prices for goods and services. It's like the government is trying to carry out surveys or research. So trading these news is normally not that good, because you might approach someone when they are frustrated and you're asking them things concerning the government. Just have an example, you go and ask now the investors in US about the President Donald Trump, and you saw that during the time we had this tariffs war, they were heavily affected. What do you expect from that person? They are going to be bitter. So I mostly like staying out of those news events. Thursday we are going to have bank holiday in China. Now, coming to Thursday, the Bank of Japan will now talk about the interest rate or the monetary policies. So I have not much to say on that. We just wait and see how the outcome will be. Later, we are going to have the unemployment claims that is in the US. You can see what happened the previous. The number was 222K, which was an increase from the previous one, right? And as you can see, we have an expectation of another increase. But now, since the US and China seems to have cooled, what I can only expect is that now the number is going to come out lower than the expected one. So actual less than forecast is going to be my answer on that. We are going to have the ISM manufacturing PMI. Reading above 50 shows an expansion. Reading below 50 shows contraction. Expansion is when the economy is growing. We are going to have our last on Friday. We are going to have bank holiday in CNY as well. Later in the day, we have the big elephant in the house for the week. Big elephant in the house for the week, where we have the average hourly earnings. You can see their previous was 0.2 expectation, 0.3%. So it's highly expected that there will be no increase or decrease in the hourly earnings. Coming to the non-farm employment change. Previous was 228K expectation. This time is 129K. Basing my argument on this and also factoring the tariffs stuff, I can expect an actual less than previous. Why? Because now I believe we had some companies which had to close down because of that, and if that is to happen, we had people who are employed there. What will they resort to? They will have to go and ask the government to give them financial aid. Then we have the unemployment rate. The previous was 4.2%. We have 4.2%. This time can remain or increase, and high chances are it's gonna increase to something like 4.4 or 4.3 is still possible. Yeah. So let's wait and see. For the parliamentary elections, that is an out. I have nothing to say on that. That's going to be on Saturday. So now let's get to the technical analysis part and see what we expect from the market. This was our analysis from last week, and you can just see the market tapped on our area of interest, and it went up. It went all the way up. Market just respected this level, giving us a double bottom. So let's just do a fresh analysis and see what we expect this week. So we start our analysis from what we call the monthly time frame. We start our analysis from monthly time frame. Alright, so this is monthly time frame. And for this one being monthly time frame, first things first, what I'll do, I'll mark this eye, I'll mark that eye. Once I'm done with the eye, I'll come and mark this support. We have a support zone over there, and you can see currently the market is now on a pullback. What the market did, the market respected this imbalance, but it was not fully respected. It was not 100% respected, but that's cool. We can as well have our eyes on this level, which seems to be a strong demand. So The reason as to why I've said so is because you can see the market can decide to give pullbacks to this point, then come here and form something of this, something like that, something like that. Yeah, so there's high probability we might experience something of this sort. We might experience something like this, but let's wait and see what happens next. So that's my long-term view and expectation. Let's drop to weekly time frame and see, maybe the market got something which we are not able to see. Maybe so I'm very tired, guys, but I have to do this, so kindly bear with me. I've been traveling, but I said let me do this. Yeah, I said let me do this for you. So coming to weekly time frame, you can see the market is still very bearish. Sorry. Yeah, so you can see the market is still very bearish. But one thing about last week, you can see the market tried coming up, taking out this high, but it did what? It failed. The market failed to go above there, but there is high probability the market will go up, right? So this high chance is now, and from what I was talking about, of you seeing the market coming up and going above this level, and also the Friday's high, because the market will be now looking for liquidity, creating a new high. So there's high probability we are going to see something like that. There's a very high probability. The probability is very high. Now coming to daily time frame. Coming to daily time frame, this is how the market has been behaving. Market has been behaving like we had a gap here which was partially filled. Yeah, so that's not much, but it was just a reminder. Let's go to 4 hours. Now coming to 4 hour time frame, the market is giving us something very interesting. The market is showing us something very interesting. Even though it's for those who did not see it early, it might seem late, but it's still in the preparations. So you can see, I hope you can see this kind of a pattern. I hope you can see this kind of a pattern in your chart. So that one, I believe you can see it. So this is it's an inverted head and shoulders, and that is what I can see on the dollar index. This is on the 4 hour time frame. So things, I expect them to go well. I expect for things to go well. Alright, so let's go to 1 hour and see maybe whether 1 hour can give us something. Nothing. So let's go to Gbpusd. Where is she? Alright. So you can see I had something of this sort. Market breaking out, going back for a buy, and then you can now give a slight or a very nice drop. But it was off. It failed. So Let me just try and do one different one. Right, so here is it. Here is it. So we start with the monthly time frame as usual. We start from the monthly time frame. We start with the monthly time frame. We start with monthly time frame. And when you check on this, you will see that back to back in the recent 3 months, the market has been very bullish. So we might be what? Expecting something. Might be expecting something. If you check on this market, well, you will see. Remember, we are in the monthly time frame. Market is trading inside this channel. So, and also the level at which the market is currently approaching, it's not suitable point. It's just an hotspot. That is what I'm trying to mean. It's a point where majority will be having their eyes on. But let's wait and see. So the market is currently trading here. I forgot to mark my low yet. That's my low. So now I can see nothing much on that weekly. Let's see what is here. Let's see. Now coming to this, you can see currently the market where it's trading. They are giving out we have liquidity there, right? We have liquidity above these equal highs. So there's someone or a retailer who will now see this and say, this thing is good for sale. So these are double top, and they are going now to enter their sales right there, right? And now we have other people who will just wait for the market to first swipe, give a touch, and then come back, and they will be very much comfortable with that, right? So now, since we have to grab that liquidity, we have to check what can possibly happen. Number 1 and number 2 as well. So let me check. Now, with that being the case, you might see the market come to this and then up, or the market can drop to the next point and then we go, and by so doing the market will have formed an inverted head and shoulders. That is on that is weekly time frame. Yeah. Alright, so that's how it is. Coming to daily, you can see the market has a trend. The market has a trend. The market has a trend. The market has a trend, which is a very clear uptrend. This is daily time frame. So you can see the zones I marked, they are the same. So we can just go with those. You can see here still this market is being weighted here to give good entries. So now what currently the market is doing, also the what the market is currently doing, you can see clearly. This is now, yeah, we have a double top. That is the letter M, and now you can see currently what the market is doing. So this is a possible what inverse not inverse, sorry. These are possible head and shoulders, number one. Number two, we have a flag, a bearish flag, what the market is currently doing. So I expect someone to check on that. You can see these are bearish flag. Those are two confirmations that you are selling this market, right? We also have the break and retest. The market broke the neckline and now it's back for a retest, so that's fantastic. Guys, umechoka ufala. Usingizi inanishika vibaya sana, so kisikia vitu zingine naongea hapo hazi make sense. Elewa tu. So this is how it is. So according to now the calendar, you can clearly see this seems like a double top, so it's not going to be possible right now that it is. Yeah, so I'll first leave it as it is, but I'll be looking for more sales on that. Let me see whether there's something that can come from this side. Alright, so gold has been and has always been one of our best trading. We have been trading gold very well. Now I still expect gold to go to that point you can see there, the 36.15. Yeah, I still expect gold to go there. So once the market gives you a very suitable entry, swing it. Now if you can see currently what gold is doing, currently gold is consolidating. Currently gold is consolidating. The reason I'm not going to those higher time frames is because there's nothing much to check on it. So let's just dwell come here on the 1 hour. You can see the market is consolidating, giving equal highs and equal lows with double tops and also double bottoms. So if you are now wise enough, this is what I could probably do. Wait for the market at that level, get our sales, and then keep on now selling. Or don't think so. Yeah. Still okay. So you can see, and also if now you open your eyes very wide from what the market is doing, you can clearly see an head and shoulders. So we expect the gold to still go down. So this is the zone I'll be watching, 3200. Yeah, that around 3200 level. So I'll still be watching that zone. So guys, allow me to end this one here. If you have any question, kindly just ask in the comment section. I'll check on that tomorrow. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Yeah. Goodbye, good night, have a peaceful week.